It is very possible to have introduced yourself to several people and yet not really know who you are or what you're capable of. I've come to discover many people do not actually truly know themselves, and many of us have never really met our true self. My name is Dr. Samuel Ekundayo, and in this video, I want to introduce you to yourself. And I'm sure that after this video, your life is not going to remain the same again. So come along with me. You may have had several people introduce themselves to you, but you may have never been introduced to yourself. The day you know who you truly are and what you carry, you will never ever recover from it, because you will begin to live life on another dimension that people will begin to wonder, where have you been all along? In the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, God made a conscious and intentional statement. He said, let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness. My goodness, that is the first introduction of you that I want to give to you in this video. It's the fact that you were made in the image of God. Many people forget this very quickly, or even do not know or do not realize that they are made in the image of God, and as a result, nothing can put you down. There is no deficiency or insufficiency in your makeup. Let me say that again. There is no deficiency or insufficiency in your makeup. You've been built and custom made to specification. God was intentional about every part and parcel of you. He knew what he was doing when he gave you that voice. He knew what he was doing when he gave you that emotion. He knew what he was doing when he gave you that energy that you have. He knew what he was doing when he gave you the shape of that your head. So you have been intentionally and consciously crafted for the purpose of your maker. Being made in the image of God means that you have a dimension of God on your inside that allows you, that gives you the permission to function at an extraordinary capacity and level. That's why the Bible says in the book of Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20 that unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly, in other words, at an extraordinary and supernatural level, above all you could ever ask or think or imagine, according to the power that works in you. That power is the image of God and the dimension of God on your inside. And once you begin to tap into that power, failure becomes history in your life. Confidence increases. In fact, you begin to function at a level that you will never be able to recover from. Many people have lost their identities because of people's opinion about them. You know, what people have said concerning them in the past, some teachers' assessment concerning them in their high school, and as a result, they are living life like a nobody. Do you realize that Jesus had to die to redeem your identity? That is to tell you how much you're worth in the eyes of God. He had to give his only son as sacrifice on your behalf. My goodness. Listen to me. Your story must change from now. I made this video just for you, to reintroduce you back to yourself, so that you can realize that God did not collect anybody's opinion when he was making you. So nobody's opinion should change your identity. Let me say that again. Nobody's opinion should change your identity. Your identity is intact with God. No wonder, in the words of Thomas Edison, that if we knew what we're capable of doing, we will literally astound ourselves. If you knew and had any idea what you carry, your potentials, what you are capable of, what you could become and what you could do, sincerely, you will never underestimate yourself. Talk less of considering the possibilities of failure. You will never truly live a fulfilled life until you discover who you are or who you really are and decide to become it. Because success itself is closing the gap between who you are and who you were born to be. And that's why I'm making this video, so that I can introduce you or reintroduce you to who you were born to be, and so that you can begin to journey from who you are right now to who you were actually born to be, and realize that you were born to be a champion, and realize that you were born to be indomitable. You were born to be undefeated. You were born never to be afraid of failure. You were born to take charge. You were born to make a difference in this world. You were born to make an impact in this world. Failure is not your portion. You are not a loser. Science actually even told us that you've been a winner from the very beginning. You emerged out of millions of other sperm cells to become who you are right now. And listen to me, you want to allow the opinion of people to stop that? You want to allow culture and society to bury that person that you were born to become? No, you are a champion. You are a winner. You must begin to carry yourself that way. You carry the power of God on your inside. You carry the glory of God on your inside. You carry God's confidence, God's boldness. My goodness, if only you realize this about yourself, you will never walk up and down the streets of the world feeling like a nobody. Your life is not meant to be depressed. You're not meant to be stressed, oppressed, reduced, used, and abused. You are meant to live like God on this earth because you were made in the image of God. And with that, I've come to the end of this video, and I believe I've been able to reintroduce you to your true self, because I believe this is really key in becoming who you were born to be. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you again next week by the grace of God. But before I go, I'd like you to click or tap the share button right now and share this message with someone so that their lives can be changed as well. And of course, I'd like to welcome you to connect with me on my website, www.samuelekundayo.com. If you'd like to invite me to speak at your event or speak at your conference or at your church, kindly go onto my website right now, www.samuelekundayo.com/speaking, and book me with a form on that page, and I'll be more than happy to attend your event and inspire your audience. I look forward to seeing you again next week by the grace of God. God bless you, and bye for now.